With running back Steve Klein of the Westwood Cardinals team on the Cardinals end zone. Steve, can you tell us about your experience playing running back on offense and as a safety on defense? What would you say is your better position?
So I would say my better position is probably safety. I played it last year, my freshman year, and it was really fun playing it. But this year I've been a little more involved in the offense, and running the ball. It's been every time I get it, I'm always looking to make a big play and just try to find a hole and do my job. And at safety, I love coming down and hitting and playing coverage and making interceptions. So I would definitely say my stronger position is safety. And I just love playing defense too, and I love playing offense, but yeah.
That's good to hear. Being out there all 60 minutes on offense and defense sounds pretty tiring. Are you shifted out for some plays and schemes for rest?
Yeah, so on defense I'm always out there, and on offense I'm in a few of the schemes. We have a lot of personnels, and there's some personnels where I'm in and I'm out, so I'm able to catch my breath and get hydrated and get back out there ready to go. So.
Scoring 2 40-yard rushing touchdowns in a single game is very impressive. Can you walk us through your thoughts during the second touchdown and what went right on the play?
Yeah, so here we go, pre-snap in the backfield. And our quarterback, Robbie Karsh, is getting the call. And I find a gap right away, I hit it, and I'm one-on-one with the safety, and I make a nice jump cut, and I knew I was gone into the end zone, and it was a good icing on the cake against Riverdale, sorry.
With two touchdowns on offense, do you see the game as one of your best so far at the high school level?
Yeah, I would say so. Definitely on the offensive side on the ball. On the, it just felt so good to be out there and to just be playing with my guys and to just have a great game like that. It means a lot. And, I had a great game on the defensive side of the ball too. And, it was definitely one of my top high school games so far in my career. So.
Do you see yourself as an impact player?
How I look at that question is, every guy on this team is given an assignment and is given a job, and, everyone will focus on that assignment and job, and, if they're able to do that, we're going to win games, and everyone's impactful in their own way, so, yeah.
Westwood's defense has been very strong this season with multiple shutouts and low-scoring games. What do you think's been the key to the success this year?
We have a lot of guys back from last year, so we're all excited for that. And our chemistry on the defensive side of the ball is phenomenal. And our defensive coordinator, Coach Sada, he does a great job of game plan and getting us ready. And as players, we love playing for him, and he does a great job. And he's one of the big reasons about this defense. And we all love playing together on the defensive side of the ball. We all run to the ball. That's one of our biggest philosophies on defense: just run to the ball. It gets the job done. And we're excited to see where this defense takes us in the future. So,
you also recorded a sack last game. How did that sack develop, and how did it impact the game?
Yeah, so right there, I'm blitzing through the A-back, and I knew I had him right away. Riverdale, he was a shifty quarterback, and I was just able to, I got lengthy arms, so I was just able to, reach full extension, grab him, take him to the ground. And I believe that play was in the first quarter, and it was just after we scored. And it was definitely a momentum shifter. It was third down, then fourth down, they punted, we got the ball back. So I feel like that sack definitely had a big part in the game. So yeah.
Last year, your team won the championship in Coach Dennis Hard's last season. What has the transition been like to have Bobby Guy as the new head coach?
Yeah, so Coach Hard is a great coach, one of the best coaches I've ever played for. And only 1 year being here at high school, just brought a lot of energy, and everyone enjoyed playing for him. And Coach Guy, I have the next 3 years with him, and he has been, one of the best coaches I've ever had as well. Brings a lot of energy to this team, and he says it before every game and during practice sometimes, is 1-0 every week. Last week we won, okay, that's not going to win us this week's game. It's 1-0 every week, and he's always reminding us of that. And, as players, we love playing for him, and we love playing for Coach Hard. And, yeah, we're excited.
Would you say there's been a major difference in coaching style?
There's some things Coach Guy does in his own way, and there's some things Coach Hard did in his own ways. But, they're both phenomenal coaches here at Westwood. And, yeah, some, they say some things differently. Like, Coach Guy, want to know every week. That's what we say. Coach Hard, he just brought a lot of energy to the team, and so does Coach Guy. And yeah.
Starting the season 4-0 is a strong start. Is the team on a hot streak, or just Westwood is that dominant?
Like I said, we're 1-0 every week. I would say we're just playing dominant right now. We the hot streak, that really doesn't matter to us, honestly, because we're 1-0 every week. Yeah, sure, we're on a 4-game winning streak, but that 4-game winning streak, that's not going to win us our next game. It's just prepping, getting ready, and we're just going to play dominant, play full speed, and just play how Westwood football plays.
Could the Cardinals be in the championship conversation again this year?
Yeah, I definitely think so. We're just going to keep working hard, keep practicing, give it 110% each game, and we're going to see where that takes us. And that took us very far last year, but this year, last year's loss, we still think about it, we have that taste in our mouth, and it's personal to us. We're gonna go back there, we're gonna get to that state championship, and we're gonna win. And yeah.
Who do you think has been the team's MVP so far, with so many explosive plays and players?
Team MVP, I'd probably give it to our quarterback, Robbie Karsich. He's a great leader. He's a great quarterback. He can run, he can pass. He's just a shifty guy. Yeah, he's great on the field, but off the field, he's a great leader too. As a quarterback, you want great leaders, and we're just Westwood football is just great it's great to have him, and our offensive line too. Stepping up and just blocking it. It all starts with them. So yeah.
I'm going to shift gears a little bit now to this week's game. Last year, Westwood faced Mahwah and put up a 48-point shutout. Do you think that could happen again with how Westwood's playing?
Well, like I said, we're playing at a great level right now. Mahwah's 3-0, and we're taking them very seriously. We're just going to practice and get ready for them, and it's going to be a great game, and, we're going to see where our game takes us, and we're all excited for it.
Playing alongside your brother, Joe Klein, must be a unique experience. Can you give some insight on what it's been like to be on the same team as a family member?
A lot of people don't get to experience that, playing alongside your brother. There's plays where I'm at safety and he's at corner, and we're on the same side, and we're both making tackles. That's going to stick with me forever, and I'm just very grateful for it. I hope he feels the same way. But, playing alongside him, it builds a type of relationship that not many people get to experience, and I can't really name the feeling of it. That's how I feel about it, and I love going to war with him every day, every Friday.
Do you and your older brother ever discuss the games to improve each other's play?
Yeah, for sure. If we see something and it's we can improve it on, we'll tell each other that. And it's good to have it. He's my brother. I can tell him anything. So if there's something on the field that I can see, I could just tell him, and I could tell him easily.
So I'm gonna ask, why have you chosen number 3 as your number? Any specific reason?
Last year, Coach Hard, he showed me the number sheet, and 3 kind of just stood out to me, and it was just I'm gonna wear this number for the next 4 years, and I'm gonna represent the number well, and yeah.
Do you think you'll try to play football in college? And if so, where would your top college be?
I definitely want to play football in college. I don't see myself doing anything else. Colleges, I'm not really sure yet. Got to see where that takes me. See how I play these next couple of years, and if I got options, definitely take them. But definitely want to play college ball, whether it's at whatever level it's at. So.
This is Westwood's last year with several major pieces of the team. How does that affect the team's current dynamic this season?
Well, on defense side of the ball, I'll be a little biased because, I'm a safety and I want to talk about our secondary. And Joe Klein and Aiden Kirsten, who are seniors, best cornerback duo in Westwood history. I'll live by that. I really think that's a true statement. And that safety, we have Sean Morrison and Mike Rinaldian. And, there's a lot of guys, there's guys graduating, but, there's guys ready to step up for next year. We're not worrying about next year, obviously, because we're, staying here. We're going to take it one game at a time, but that's something we'll, focus on in the future. But for now, we're just, we're ready to go.
Next year, with a lot of these core senior players gone, there's going to be a lot more varsity call-ups. As someone who's called up as a freshman, do you think your experience will make you into a role model in the locker room?
Yeah, I definitely hope so, My freshman year, I was a little nervous, I feel like anyone would be a little nervous, getting called up to varsity as a freshman. But there was a lot of seniors that, that taught me leadership. Something that, playing football when I was younger, I didn't really think of leadership as much and, how it could really affect the game. This year, our leadership, it's the best I've ever seen. These seniors are just doing such a great job, and, I really just strive to be like that. Next year, we're gonna need these guys stepping up on the field, but also off the field. We're gonna need a lot of leaders next year, and that's definitely gonna win us games. We got the skill guys, we got the line, and leadership. That's gonna win games for a great team down the road.
All right, I want to thank you for coming out. This is number 3, Steve Klein. Next Westwood game is at Mawa Friday. I'm Paul Hakimian. You are watching WHTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington.